But it's funny that you knew exactly how to entice me to come, because that made me reconsider. You're like, also, it is episode 69. And I was like, fuck, I gotta be there for episode 69.
No. Yeah. Well, it was like, it's episode 69. That's David's favorite.
Nice. I was going to be
like, joke.
Nice.
And then I picked Frank's Hot Dog Palace, which I know you've been wanting to go to too. So I was like, he's going to come. And then you didn't.
Am I ready to do everything? Why are my grubby little hands so
I know
noticeable?
So grubby today.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Eating Good podcast, the podcast where we go to different restaurants in Columbus and beyond, talk about what we ate and any other topic that we've come across throughout our week, our life, or anything we've read about. I'm David.
I'm Sam.
I'm Marisol.
And I'm Oscar.
And this week, David got to choose a restaurant. So, David, take it away. Thanks, David.
It's David's due all week.
They got me working overtime. So, yes, I did make it back. Woohoo! And this week, I decided to take us to a kind of brunch spot. I feel like for the most part, it's only open up until 4 p.m. So, pretty much, we are on the weekend again. So, that's cool. Able to be more flexible with the times. And so we went to Catalina's. And Catalina's is a local spot here in Columbus. They have a couple locations, but we went to the OG location in Harrison West. And
it's like Mexican inspired
yeah,
brunch
I think it's
food.
like American Mexican.
It's like a Mexican-American fusion, it almost feels
breakfast,
like.
brunch place.
Mm-hmm. So lots of cool different drink options, lots of cool Mexican inspired
dishes and
breakfast
drinks.
dishes and stuff. And the reason I chose it was, one, it's like in the neighborhood of the old spot I used to live in, and I would drive past it all the time, and it has like a really cool light up sign, which is funny that they're only open in the daytime, so it's never on. I feel like
I've never thought about that.
Yeah, but anyways, it looks like a cool spot. It's always popping on the weekends, especially when school's in session. Even during the week, it's got bodies in there. I've heard of some of their big menu items, but the biggest thing that got me back was they took a billboard, like they got a billboard ad somewhere announcing that their big old burrito was back. So like, hey, maybe I should finally get over there and try this big old burrito. So yeah, we decided to spend our Saturday morning doing that. Should we talk about our drinks?
Yeah, I could go. So I got their freshly squeezed orange juice, and I've been to Catalina's before. I get the orange juice every single time because it is definitely freshly squeezed. So delicious.
No pulp,
which
I love.
I hate, but it's fine. It's fine.
But you just can't go wrong. It's refreshing. The only negative is that it's kind of a small cup. So once it's gone, it's gone. You don't get refills. And it's not the cheapest. So I do ration it throughout my whole meal, but it's worth it every time.
If you think about it, how many oranges do they squeeze to make like our 1 cup? It's got to be 3 oranges.
At least 3 oranges per
big
cup.
old juicy ones.
Yeah. And it takes, I mean, I don't know if they have a juicer or what, but
I feel like even with the juicer, it'd still be like 3 oranges.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know how much work it takes to get
I see
the
what
juice.
You're saying.
Like, are they manually?
Yeah, like the pull down one, or if they have like one of those machine ones.
I don't know.
But I love this orange juice. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh,
that's a 10 out of 10 for me as well.
Nice. All right, I can talk about mine because it's the one that I went with was the blood orange juice. Asked for the recommendation. He said, try this because it's the orange juice with a little sweeter. So on the cup itself, it says orange juice, blood orange, passion fruit, and pomegranate purees, water. Normally, I don't love passion fruit, I feel like flavorings. but I didn't get that too much. And the pomegranate also kind of just blended it in. It did just taste a little bit sweeter, more like blood orange. I liked it. I'm biased here, but I think I liked mine a little bit more than the regular orange juice.
So you have to give it a 10.1.
But that's the thing. I don't know if I love it as much as you guys. But I did like it. It was good. I think I would have liked it in a nice, cold, tall glass.
Yeah.
But I get it. People are in and out. It's a very busy first come, first serve table situation thing too. So they got to get them out the door. I will give it a 9. It's pretty good orange juice. And you can tell it's fresh because fresh squeezed orange juice does not taste the same the next day.
Well, I got the Thunder Kiss horchata, which was horchata with Thunder Kiss coffee. And I thought it was okay. I didn't like it that much. It tasted watered down. And yeah, it just wasn't that good. I wish I just got a normal Coke. I think I would give it a 5 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. I wish they had just regular horchata.
Yeah, I think that's what Bella thought it was going to be when she ordered it. And then when we got it, it was actually like cold brew infused.
Right.
That's why she was all energetic.
It didn't even energize me. I'm still tired.
It's because Bella had to get up early on a weekend. Oh my gosh.
Early, like 9 or 10.
Bella, what time did you go to sleep last night?
Honestly, I don't remember. Maybe around 12.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's kind of early
Yeah.
for you.
But it's because throughout this whole week, I've just been so tired. And I wasn't able to sleep in that much today either.
Oh, man. Well, you have Sunday, though.
School's getting to you.
Yeah. Well, I have an event for work on Sunday.
Oh.
But that's 12:30.
It's good to be busy, in my opinion. I'm also like that type of person where I can't take naps. If I take a nap, I only wake up feeling 10 times worse.
But was it the same in college?
Yeah, I would think so too. I think so. I never just took naps because either my stomach would hurt or I'm just like tired for the rest of the day.
Interesting.
And I'm like groggy. I'm like, I hate it.
See, now I don't take naps. One, I don't have time, but two, I just don't feel the need as much. But in college, I had so much free time between classes. Like I was taking naps every day. It was awesome.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I took a nap. That like a good nap, one of those ones where you wake up and you're like, what year is it? I miss those. Those were great.
Sometimes though.
When you had nothing planned, right?
Yeah.
You go to sleep at like 2 after class, wake up at like 8:30, like what the? We going out? Let's go.
That's a long nap.
Dude, those ones that hit.
Yeah, what the hell?
Jeez, Dave.
You never had one of them
I was
deep
not
ones?
napping like that. I was like, oh, I had an 8 a.m. class that ended at 9. Now, my next class isn't till 12. I'm going to go to my dorm and take a 2-hour nap and then go back to class.
I had that. Sometimes I would like wake up. It's, I don't know. Let's say it's like 8:30 and I have to leave in like 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, I have 10 minutes. And I wake up and it's 11.
And that sucks. Like when you have something to do.
Yeah, like when my
miss
class is at like 9 and I wake up and it's 11.
So you're saying you just missed class?
Yes.
That didn't happen to me either.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you didn't take a nap. You just went to sleep in the middle.
In the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Or have you guys had those ones where like, yeah, I don't know what time. I'm not gonna say because y'all gonna judge me. Like you fall asleep and then you wake up and you did have something planned for like the night. And you wake up and it's like 3:30 in the morning and it's like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Great, now I gotta angrily go back to sleep like a regular person, but then you can't fall asleep.
I was just thinking about how like whenever we would go out and I would be like, I'm gonna take a nap. Sometimes I would fall asleep and I'll wake up and then Sam would have to like nonstop call me to like wake me up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do like a power nap?
She would try.
Yeah.
She would just be sleeping.
I had a buddy in college. He would call them his disco naps. It was like a science for him. 14 minutes. Exactly.
Whoa.
It had to
Mine's
be 14
20.
minutes. I would always do 27 because they say it takes you 7 minutes to fall asleep.
I was going to say, doesn't he have to fall asleep?
Yeah, I don't know why he was so persistent on 14, but he made it. He'd be
Interesting.
energetic as heck at night. So
I
must
would
have
do
worked
that
him.
for school. I would take like a 20-minute nap and then I'd be fine.
They say anything like over 30, you get into the next cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you got to shoot for, like around 20, 25-ish or 90 minutes. And then that's when you complete the cycle.
When I do a power nap, I'll set my alarm for 21 minutes. So 1 minute to fall asleep and then 20 minutes to sleep.
Jealous. I can't just fall asleep like y'all.
No,
I need
dude,
those 7 minutes and then 20 to sleep.
I don't know how Oscar does it or how he falls asleep. But Sam,
We've talked about
I'll be
Yeah.
like talking to her, and then the next minute, she'll be like, okay, I'm going to go to bed. Be like, okay. Literally 1 minute passes by, and she's like,
I said good night, and I meant it.
I'd be so fucking pissed. I'm like, did you fall asleep?
You would
just said
wake me
good night
up
to me.
to ask if I fell asleep.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's so annoying. I just said good night to you a minute ago.
And it also drives it home too when you'll come and tell us about your yoga classes and you're like, oh, at the end they have that little break time or whatever release and
The
Shavasana.
Shavasana.
And so during shawarma, she's freaking falls asleep in like a minute. I could never, even if I'm
Dude,
sweaty,
every
tired.
time.
I will say today I went to yoga class this morning with Charmine. And I did not fall asleep during Shavasana. And I did tell her afterwards, I was like, nice, I didn't snore this time.
Yeah, the last time.
You
the
get
last
deep
time-
enough to snore. That's crazy.
She does. The last time every time I've gone with her, we'll like lay down and I'm like just relaxing, and then all of a sudden,
Okay, I swear it only happens when you're there. Like most of the
Every
time, I'm
time.
not snoring.
Because no one's there to hear. When a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a noise?
I've had times where we'll be driving somewhere like 20 minutes and I'll fall asleep and start snoring, and the people in the car be like, you were snoring, like you were having a good nap.
When the head's kicked back on the window or something, you're just...
I'm like, we're
Those
just
are
going to
good
Walmart.
Yeah, I don't fall asleep in the car like that. Come on.
Only because you get sick.
Well,
If you sleep, would it help?
yeah.
Okay.
That's why I like it. We're getting way off topic, but I do get car sick very easily. So if my family ever did road trips, I would just force myself to sleep most of the time, because then I don't have to worry about getting car sick.
Doesn't build up, like you just wake up like, I gotta throw up.
No.
That would suck.
That would.
Well, use your powers to fall asleep in a minute to force yourself to sleep at the wheel.
Well, not while I'm driving.
Passenger seat.
I don't get car sick if I'm driving.
Funny how that works, huh? That would suck.
Yeah.
If you had to
you're driving and
Drive
you're
with
just
like
so
a brown paper
nauseous.
bag at all times.
That would be terrible.
All right, so how about these orange juices?
All right, let's get back to the food. Let's talk about the avocado toast that I ordered to share. So we split the avocado toast, which included Old World toast with smoked Maldon sea salted seasoned avocado mash with extra virgin olive oil, topped with house roasted spiced pepitas.
Are pepitas pumpkin seeds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I love pepitas.
They were tasty.
So tasty.
So I've been to Catalina's before, and every single time I go, I get this avocado toast. Can't go without it. Really like it. And actually, the first time I tried it was when my Aunt Jeanette was in town.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I brought me to Catalina's, and she ordered the avocado toast. And I was skeptical of the pepitas because I don't like seeds and nuts that much, but they're actually really good.
Yeah, it adds a cool crunch to it.
Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed this dish. I thought the bread itself, was it sourdough? What type of bread was it?
It says Old World toast.
Okay. Well, I really enjoyed the bread. It was very it was toasted nicely, and I can tell that they use butter.
Oh,
To
so
toast it.
nicely buttered.
So nicely buttered. And the avocado spread itself was also very delicious. I do wish it had a hint of something spicy there.
True.
Like a red pepper flake or something?
Yeah, something.
Red pepper flakes would be good,
Yeah.
actually.
I just feel like the pepitas are, although they're crunchy, I feel like it's still kind of like that dull taste. Does that make
Dull?
sense? Not dull, but
Just
just
like
it doesn't
avocado,
taste really
you know.
like much.
It doesn't stand out. Like
Yeah.
it just kind of blend in with the
with the avocado.
Yeah.
I was
think
eating crunchy avocado.
I think they normally are a little salted. Maybe today it wasn't as salty as when I've had it in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right, because the Malden salt is that
Mhm.
flaky that adds a little texture to it too. It's a finishing salt. they
But
call it.
overall, it was delicious. I would have it again.
I liked it more than I thought I was, because I'm always skeptical of avocado toast, because it's one of those things where it's like I could make that at home. Just whip up some guacamole and
Yeah.
I think when I make it, it is guacamole, not just like avocado. So it has like
Oh.
lime and cilantro and onion. But this surprised me. I liked it more than I thought I would. The bread really helped. Like you said, had that toastiness, but was still fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the avocado was a nice thick layer of it, which I liked. And yeah, the pumpkin seeds to just add a little crunch to it.
Yeah, avocado toast is like, at least for me as well, something hard to get when I'm out because I can just do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
But the way they do it, it's delicious.
And it was a good portion size, great for sharing.
Great for
or
sharing.
if you get it for yourself, it'll fill you up too. Like if you're a vegetarian.
Yeah. I feel like it's even though it is something you can make at home, it's still worth ordering when you go
For
here.
sure.
My issue with avocado toast is their portion sizes are very small. I
Mhm.
feel like it always feels overpriced, but here I liked how they gave us so much
They
toast.
did.
Yeah.
They gave us
Mhm.
6 pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
6
agree with you.
pieces for
Load
5
it up.
people.
6 pieces for 5 people. Therefore, there was 1 left.
That means
Thank you.
2 people got 2 pieces.
That's what I thought. Okay, my brain wasn't braining.
Sam kept saying, like, what did you say?
I was like, who ate the other extra toast?
Sam was
As
going
she's
for
eating the
Sam
only
for,
extra
yeah.
toast.
Sam was going for her second piece because there was 1 left, as it should, because we're 5 people. And as she was eating it, she was like, "Wait, who had 2 pieces?" And we were like, "You're eating it." And she was like, "Yeah, but there was 6 pieces of toast." And we were like, "Yeah, there's 5 of us." And then David was like, "Sam, 5 plus 1 is 6."
I was convinced there was supposed to be 2 extra pieces of toast.
And Oscar over here is telling us, yeah, when I saw the basket and I saw 6, I thought someone wasn't going to get toast.
No, he
No.
said
Is
1
it-
for each of us.
It's like perfect.
He said 1 for each.
There was only 5 of us.
Good times.
Okay, let's get into ratings.
9 out of 10.
I agree, 9 out of 10.
I'll give it an 8.5.
8 out of 10.
A 7.5.
Damn.
Ooh.
Bella's always a hater.
I know.
Okay.
Bella's like, oh, it would have been better with a little spiciness. Maybe some crushed Takis on it. Honestly, that sounds pretty good.
It would be good.
Taki powder.
We might not be able to buy houses, but at least it was good.
Right. Worth it for that bite.
Yeah. And they didn't skimp on the avocado. They were fully loaded.
Yeah, I think like what Oscar was saying, like sometimes a portion doesn't seem right and they try to make up with it by giving you an egg or 2 eggs.
Oh, yeah.
But this
Yeah.
one, they were like, here's a lot of avocado.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No frills.
Shoot, I'll just bring my own egg. Put it on top of
Out of a plastic Ziploc bag.
Your cooked egg you brought from home.
Yeah. For the past 2 weeks, I've been eating avocado toast and egg. So I could have just brought my own.
Okay.
That's a good breakfast.
You just pull out some boiled eggs from your pocket.
And I do some Valentina sauce.
Boiled eggs is easier, but I'm
I
thinking
feel like boiled eggs is smellier.
I'm thinking she's
Oh,
putting a
really?
sunny side egg into a bag.
That's what I meant.
Oh man, the yolk popped.
I'm not dumb. I would have popped it before I finished cooking it.
All right, let's move on. Who wants to talk about their entree first?
I can talk about mine. I got the house-made chorizo tacos. 3 local Koki blue corn tortillas filled with local North Market spices infused house-made chorizo. So loud. Fresh corn, roasted purple potatoes, red onions, house-made tomatillo sauce, organic cilantro, and local snow vial crema, served with elote Mexican street corn. I did not taste any sauce that was there. So I've never had blue tortillas before. Is it just like purple corn?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. There's no like blue corn, right?
What?
No, it's like the purple corn,
Purple
but then
corn.
when they mash it and stuff, it becomes like blue.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I think they call it blue corn now.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's just like a different color because it tasted just like a tortilla de maíz.
Yeah.
However, it didn't like break whenever I was trying to eat it. So I like that but my taco wasn't like super wet where it would make it break either. All the ingredients, you can taste that it's really fresh. And I also enjoyed the way the chorizo was seasoned. And the chorizo, it's not like little like chunks.
Mhm.
It's like big chunks that was in my taco. But the spices on it was really tasty. And I really enjoyed this dish. I would have loved one more taco, but it is what it is. I will probably have the same meal whenever I come back. And then the elote, is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Elote. I've also never had elote. Is elote just corn, or elote is the corn with the cheese and
Like the mayonnaise, sour.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
elote itself, the word is just corn.
Corn.
Okay.
But when it's like Mexican street
Like prepared
style,
corn. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, they also call it esquite.
Esquite. Mhm.
Esquite?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I also really enjoyed that. I've never had elote street style.
Really?
Corn. Really?
Huh.
I always see like sometimes they'll give it to you in like bowls, right? Whenever
Yeah.
you
Like in
go
a little cup. Yeah.
Yes, I've always wanted to try those, but I've never had the chance to.
You gotta come to Painesville. It's
Some-
so funny. I can't fathom that because
Yeah,
we
I guess
just grew up on it all
I'm
the time.
Yeah.
surprised that even like when hanging out, I guess we don't go to Mexican places
Right.
often.
And I love Mexican food, but you guys are like, well, why would I have that when I can just go home and
Right.
like, make me something? And I was like, because I don't go home with you.
And I feel like now it's even more popular where there's like dedicated like snacky
Mhm.
restaurants that are like popsicle, like paletas, esquites,
But there's
and
none
other
like
stuff.
near us.
There's
or at
one in the
least
short
me.
north, I think.
Yeah.
But
I went to that one
and
and
it
it
was
was not it. But I didn't try the street corn,
Mhm.
the elotes.
Yeah, I think I only got a popsicle from that one, which you
Mm.
can't really mess up.
Right.
Yeah.
We had a guy in a van in our local town.
Shout
but
out.
See, I would
Don't
trust that
beat
guy.
that. He was a beast. Anything you, all
Does
the
he
snacks.
not do it anymore?
I think so. Because I still see people on Facebook like, "What's his number?" And
Yeah.
then they'll always hook
So
him up.
basically, people just have his phone number and like call him or text him like, "Can you stop by my house at this?" And
He's-
he'll be like, "Yeah, I'll be there."
He's OG DoorDash.
I wish
Yeah.
they had that in Columbus. You know how popular it would be here?
Oh,
Even
for
like
sure.
street food, like even if you're cooking out of I don't know.
I bet you there's at least one out on the west side.
Right.
Some
I
guy was-
doubt he would go all over Columbus, but because Painesville's pretty small, it's
Yeah.
easy for him to just go
Mhm.
wherever. Like he'll go to the salon and they'll take the orders of all the ladies getting their hair done.
Yeah. They'll be eating with their hair all done. up.
Yeah.
And,
That's
heater.
the life.
They'd be like, "Oh, Don Peter's here. Does anybody want anything?" It's like, "Oh yeah, give me this, give me this."
Do you call him el elotero?
No.
Don't
Oh.
beat that.
Yeah.
A beast.
Don't beat
He's
that.
just synonymous with good snacks.
Because he has like elote, paletas,
Oh.
the Dori locos. Is that what they
Mhm.
call them?
Yeah. The churritos and stuff.
Churritos.
Is a walking taco an American thing?
I would say so. At least the way the walking tacos prepared. I feel like the Dori Locos is like the
Mexican
version
style,
of it.
yeah.
Mhm.
With
Because
like
like,
cueritos and stuff.
yeah, because the walking taco I feel is more like what's the Doritos?
Doritos,
Fritos.
ground beef,
Yeah,
And then,
because
like,
it's like
the-
ground
Yeah.
beef.
Yeah.
That's what makes it
Oh, okay.
American.
like an American taco. Yeah.
I see,
Mhm.
I see. Anyways, overall, I would give my dish a 9 out of 10.
Nice.
Oh.
I
you really
will
liked
have,
it.
yeah, I will have it again when I go back. Like the meat itself was like seasoned perfectly. Very,
Nice.
Mhm. It
very
was tasty.
chorizo.
Cool. I think we should have Bella talk about hers next because she also got some tacos.
Mm.
So I got the award-winning breakfast tacos, which were 3 local cookies, white corn tortillas filled with North Market spices, infused house-made chorizo, scrambled cage-free eggs, house-made tomatillo sauce, avocado, queso fresco, organic cilantro, There is so much on this list.
I told you. That's why I had to take a deep breath.
Local Snowville crema and fresh pico de gallo served with elote, Mexican street corn. That was so much to say. I would say it was pretty good overall. I did like all the ingredients on it. I really like the avocado on it. That's kind of why I got it, because I saw a picture and it was just a slice of avocado and I was like, oh, that looks good. But it was falling apart in my hands while I was holding it. But it was still fine. I think I would give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Nice.
And the corn was all right too.
I was just wondering if it had like because chorizo has a very strong taste. So I was wondering if it was like that.
It was more subtle, I would say. But I think that also made it more evident that it was like in-house made, you know?
Yeah, Bella said it wasn't like a bright red chorizo.
No.
Okay. All right. Like I said, what attracted me to it is the fact that they took a billboard out saying the big old burrito is back. And the big old burrito consists of a large local Coquis tortilla, and it's positively packed with scrambled cage-free eggs, Catalina's purple craze hash, creamy avocado, house pickled red onions, and a little habanero chile crunch to munch, with a side of local Snowville crema for dipping. Big old burrito. I had different expectations, but I thought it was gonna be biggest. I was thinking like when I'd load up my Chipotle burrito, but I know that that's psychotic behavior, and this is a big old burrito for a regular human who knows how to self-control themselves. I think they packed it really well with. I think the medley of everything worked well together because the crunch that they're talking about is like kind of like corn nuts, so it's like a fried corn kernels. And that I really liked, kind of like the pepitas. Chewing through the scrambled egg and the soft avocado, I think that crunch really brought it out because the potatoes weren't too crispy either, like the purple craze hash or whatever it's called. I think with the salsas that they had on the table was really good. They had a really good, what was it? Jalapeno lime, I think. It was like electric lime, it was called. I thought it worked pretty well. I am the type of person who likes like a meaty protein in my burrito, so like a chorizo would have been a nice touch. But even looking past that, I thought it worked well. I liked the taste of it. It was a comfortable portion size where I ate it all, and I'm going to be good up until dinner time, and I'm happy with it. I did like that there's a lot of menu options, and a lot of the stuff that you guys got looked really tasty, so I would like to come back and try other things, but I'm glad I got the burrito off the checklist. I'll give it a 8 out of 10. I would order it again, but only after trying other stuff.
So wait, you said it didn't have any meat on it?
No, like no meat. Just the eggs.
Did you know it had no meat?
No, I didn't really look at the menu.
You're like, burrito, it's back.
Yeah, I was like, it's
Yeah.
back. I gotta get the big old and I the only thing I saw in the description was the habanero. And so I was thinking it was gonna be like spicier habanero. It was like habanero dust on these kernels.
The
So,
essence of
the
habanero.
essence, just a kiss of habanero.
What's that?
But but I think that was a highlight, honestly, the little crunch that it had. Maybe if I can modify it and be like, add some chorizo.
Yeah.
And that would be
Next level.
9 out of 10 material right there. Maybe 9.5.
I got the original breakfast chickwich, which included Catalina's southern fried buttermilk brined, crushed local shagbark corn chip coated local Gerber chicken breast. That was just to describe the chicken. Anyways, it was topped with a sunny side up cage free egg, local Amish cheddar, and a dash of Frank's Red Hot. Served open face with a side of Catalina's purple craze hash. So I've never tried this sandwich before. I'm happy I ordered it. I tend to stay away from stuff that has hot sauce on it, but Frank's Red Hot isn't that spicy, so it actually was really good with this hot sauce. I was pleasantly surprised how much I liked this sandwich. The chicken had a good crunch. It was nice and juicy. The hot sauce gave it a good flavor, like a nice vinegary, savory flavor. And I liked that the egg was just ooey gooey all over the sandwich. So I'm going to give it an 8.5.
It looked good. I think I've had that sandwich before and never disappoints.
Yeah. And the hash on the side, which was just like potatoes, purple potatoes. It didn't have much flavor. I didn't really eat any of it. I think I took like 2 bites. I don't really like it that much, so like a 4 out of 10. But if you add salt and pepper, it probably makes it
Yeah.
better.
It was just potatoes.
I think they're a good mix in. Like in the burrito, I thought it was cool. But
Yeah.
I guess the side of it would have been different.
Yeah, and I think the sandwich itself was, I guess it's nice it comes with the side, but the sandwich itself was filling for me that I didn't feel a need to eat the potatoes. I didn't feel bad. I gave them to Bella to take home with her, so it's fine. Okay, Oscar, what did you get? Finally.
So I ordered a sandwich. They're huge Mazatlan slow roasted pork and egg sandwich. So I'm not gonna read off the whole description.
Do it.
Do
I
it.
want to know what's inside.
I'm gonna shorten it. So
What?
it came with slow roasted pork in Catalina's secret sauce with 2 fried eggs, provolone, avocado, roasted red pepper, and house-made citrus aioli on 2 huge pieces of toasted Old World loaf. I thought the sandwich overall was really good. I thought the bread was going to be too much because I thought it was just going to be huge and crunchy and just like hurt the top of my mouth. But it was just the right crunch where you could eat it comfortably. But yeah, this sandwich had a lot of flavor. I thought it did look kind of basic at first, but then after eating, I'm like, no, this is really good. I have to give it an 8 out of 10. But the sandwich with the avocado toast was a little too much bread because it was the same bread.
Okay.
And your hangover on top of that.
Yeah, I was hungover. But yeah, I'm glad I got this sandwich. It was a good way to start the day.
Yeah, I can see the hype. Maybe waking up early enough to have breakfast or lunch, brunch.
Yeah. I just like that
It's
this
worth-
place, every time I go, the food is always delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny. I have something to say about the restaurant. It's funny that, well, I'm glad everybody enjoyed what they ate today. But I will say most of the times that I go to Catalina's, I have not liked what I ate.
What?
Whoa.
Like almost every single time, except for like the avocado toast and the pancake balls, which we'll get to. I feel like everything I've tried, I'm always like, it doesn't taste like anything. So I was trying to find those specific things I've ordered before to see like what even were they.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, you're probably not ordering the right thing.
But I get what you're saying. I think that's why I struggled with describing it at first. Because it's like Mexican inspired. But I can tell, I don't know if it's a health choice, that it's a little less flavorful. Because I feel like the people who go there are pretty fit looking people, a fit young crowd. Whereas Mexican restaurants, you show up, hella flavor.
Yeah.
But it's probably not the healthiest thing to have too often.
But they try to make it as nutritious as possible.
Yeah, and I can tell like they care a lot about the cage-free
For
eggs.
sure.
They care a lot about like
They've,
doing stuff
Like
in-house.
sourcing their stuff
Mhm.
locally.
Yeah.
The
which
organic
is-
cilantro on my tacos.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I think like the thing I got last time was some sort of maybe like chilaquiles or something that was like a scramble of stuff. And it just like didn't taste like anything. So I had to put a bunch of salt and pepper on it.
Mm.
So, and I've had that experience multiple times ordering different things when I come here. Because I know I've gotten other sandwiches too. And I'm just like, it doesn't really taste like anything. And I think the sandwich I ordered today worked because of the Frank's hot sauce. I think if it didn't have that, it would have been a similar experience where
okay.
it didn't taste that much like anything.
It's all about the sauces. I
Yeah.
also paired my taco with this like cilantro hot sauce they had. So good.
Yeah, that green sauce was good.
Yeah.
He was called like Murph's brand or something.
Murph's something.
I will say too, it definitely had like healthy food prices too.
Yeah.
Like for the it was for a drink and a big old burrito. It was like $27 or something, which is kind of. You go to Chipotle, get $15.
Well, I ordered my entree, Bella's entree, and then the stuff to share and our drinks, and I spent over $70.
Like it adds up quick. It's great flavor and stuff, but just know it's a brunch prices.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish healthy stuff wasn't so expensive.
Anyways, so let's get to the final thing we ordered to share. This is what Catalina's is known for. Their original pancake balls. So they have different options. They have Nutella, dulce de leche, and I guess they currently have a pumpkin apple butter. But we got half and half with Nutella and dulce de leche. Those are like the classic flavors. And it was also served with Catalina's original sweet and spicy bacon. And also local Milligan's maple syrup. Have you guys ever had their pancake balls before?
First time at the restaurant ever.
I can't remember. I think I've had a waffle before, but I don't think I've had their balls.
Well, their balls are good.
Nice and full of juice.
Okay.
Cool. But yeah, I had half a Nutella, half a dulce de leche, both delicious. I personally think I like the Nutella better just because I love Nutella. I remember when Nutella first came out and it was like a big craze.
Yeah.
Well, because everyone thought it was healthy.
Yeah. Why was that? Whoever did the marketing for Nutella, crazy. Because they're like, it's healthy. Everybody, it's healthy and it tastes so good.
Because it's European,
hazelnut
right?
butter.
Well, I don't know, but I think it's because it was made out of nuts that people are like, it's healthy. Duh.
So what? It tastes like chocolate. That's healthy.
Oh, I've never thought it was healthy.
Dude, my mom was one of those people because I remember I fooled her by saying like, yeah, everyone's saying it's healthy. So she went to Costco and bought us a 2-pack.
Big old one.
Like, yes.
Yeah. And then, dude, those, I was eating Nutella every day. And then I was like, I'm never buying that shit ever again.
Like, this is spreadable chocolate.
Yeah. I was like, it's spreadable chocolate, but it's healthy, Mom. It's not like just chocolate.
Right. And it doesn't
not butter.
just taste like chocolate. It tastes like
hazelnut.
So like no
Ferrero
one just
Rocher.
turned the bottle around and looked at the nutrition facts.
I didn't know how to read.
That's the first thing I do when I buy something.
Well, when we came out, we were like in middle school or high school when it came out.
I just remember they also had those like the to-go packs that had like the Nutella with the little sticks.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that healthy motherfucker over there eating them sticks. Literally, it was just like dessert sticks.
The marketing on that was crazy, but I mean, it was so good. It's crazy also to think that Nutella didn't always exist. Like, I remember distinctly it coming out as like a new product and everybody being like, oh, have you tried this? It's so good.
Yeah. And then like my younger brother, he always had those Nutella sticks and always had Nutella on deck. So he grew up in a Nutella always was their world. Lucky bastard. No.
Anyways, what did you guys think of these pancake balls?
I had the dulce de leche one, and I love dulce de leche. And I think the pancake dough itself was soft. I didn't feel like it was too much. The powdered sugar was a nice touch too. And I think their maple syrup was really tasty.
Yeah.
They didn't overdo it with the dulce de leche, which I could have used a little more filling, but it hit the spot, checked off the box. I was very pleasantly surprised. And I had one bite with I ripped a chunk of the bacon off, and that savory and sweetness working together with the maple syrup. Oh, I really liked it.
Yeah, I didn't feel like they overdid it with the Nutella one. It was a good mix of Nutella and dough. I really liked it. Like, I wish I had more.
Yeah.
There was more. You could have had more.
Yeah.
Well, at the time, we were also hella full.
Oscar was like, I can't take another bite.
Like, I think I would go there just to get 6 Nutella balls and just leave.
Oh, all Nutella. I wonder,
Yeah.
are you able to just do only half and half, or could you do like two of their special flavor as well?
I'm
I
not
would do
sure.
that.
I
That
felt like a
sounds good.
bother asking for them to do that.
Right.
But I knew you could do half and half, so that's
Mhm.
what I did. But I'm guessing they're like, maybe not. I don't know. It's like maybe they're pre-filled and they just make them,
Like,
but maybe they
right.
fill them to order. I have no idea. What did you think?
I thought it was also really good. I don't think it was anything crazy. I think I liked it more every time I would dip it in the syrup. So I almost feel like I enjoyed the syrup a little bit more than the actual ball.
Yeah,
That
I'd
was a
say
really good syrup.
when you didn't have the syrup, it was almost too much dough. It would just
Yeah.
get dry.
Mhm.
But really good. This is normally just meant to be served as an entree, so you could just go and order it as your entree. But I think it was like very sweet. I can't have like a sweet breakfast, so it would have been way too much as an entree for me. But that's why I was like, this will be perfect to share with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the perfect shareable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's weird that it's marked as an entree because it is definitely not.
Well, if someone loves desserts and sweet stuff,
Or like, I'm sure if you show up with like a 8-year-old kid, they're gonna love that.
yeah.
Like, oh, I love pancakes and I love Nutella. Ah!
Miguel.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. If it comes to visit, take him there. He'll probably love those Nutella pancake balls.
I
Mhm.
feel like that's a very like American thing. At least in Peru, we don't have like sweet stuff for breakfast. But here, I remember like my friends would have like donuts for breakfast.
Yeah, like donuts, French toast,
Mhm.
Cereal.
David's cinnamon toast waffles.
Mm-hmm. Friggin' I feel like the sweetest it gets in like Mexico or whatever would be like jelly on toast. Or
Yeah,
like a coffee,
Yeah.
I
you
would
know?
have jelly on toast,
Or
like
like in
jelly
Spain,
and butter.
that's what we would have, like just butter, jelly, toast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, USA and our obese people.
Yeah, we gotta hit the
America.
ground running in the morning.
They're like, it's fine to have dessert because it's breakfast. It's not dessert.
So what? You put so much sweet stuff on there. It's multi-grain wheat. You're healthy.
It doesn't count as dessert if you're eating it for breakfast.
You're just eating chocolate cake.
It's breakfast, okay?
Dude, honestly, like after my birthday, I'd get like a triple chocolate decadent cake, and like the next 3 days for breakfast, big old slice of cake and some milk. Oh, before I even brush my teeth, just freaking booty bread and chocolate. That shit was delicious.
I hope someone's like listening to this, like while eating their donut for breakfast.
Like that.
I better put this back down.
You do you.
Maybe I shouldn't have this bread filled with custard that has maple frosting on top and a bacon slice on it. Maybe not.
Okay, but maple bacon donuts are so,
so
good.
good.
Sweet and savory. Cool. Well.
Ratings.
Oh yeah,
Oh, true.
ratings
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
yeah.
pancake balls.
I'm gonna say a 7.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I really enjoyed them. I think if I probably ate 2 or 3, it'd be like a deep fried Oreo situation.
Yeah,
Where it's like,
it's too many.
it's too many. Oh, going to the fair and getting deep fried Oreos when that was a craze too.
Yeah.
I ordered like 5 of them and I ate all of them. I was like, this is great. Walk around 10 minutes.
No.
Oh, I want to throw up so bad.
I think I was there one time when you ordered them and you had 2 and you were like, does anybody want one? Does anybody want one? And nobody took one and you were like, please, I can't finish them all. It's too much.
But they're so good though.
They are really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give the pancake balls an 8 out of 10. I'd get them again, but I can't have more than like 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 for me as well.
I think a 7.5.
Which one did you like better?
The Nutella ones.
Yeah, Nutella one was better.
I think the Nutella ones also had more filling than the
Mm.
dulce de leche ones.
Which I think was probably why I didn't think it was too much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It just hit the spot. I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of caramely flavor. Mm.
Is dulce de leche the brownish looking one?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like caramel.
Yeah. What about the one that's like a cream color? What is that one called? Like in Spanish, we've known it as like leche condensada. I think.
I was gonna say it's just condensed milk.
But it's in condensed milk. No, I'm thinking of evaporated milk. Never mind.
Yeah, so there's condensed milk,
Mhm.
evaporated milk,
I wish,
like
I wish there was one with like condensed milk inside.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would actually be really good,
Mhm.
and it'd be runny.
mm-hmm.
It's like a
Mm.
Cinnabon. Do you know those Cinnabon bites from Taco Bell?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It has like
The
kind of a
Uh-huh.
runny thing too.
the Cinnabusts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Cinnabus in my mouth, please.
That's what Chaz and Kendon call them.
That's a great name.
Ah.
Anyways,
Would you guys go back to Catalina's?
yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, I'll definitely go back. As much as I complained about the food before, I would get this sandwich again, and then I wouldn't have anything to complain about.
Mm-hmm.
And even if I just get the avocado toast as a meal, like I'd be happy to.
Mm-hmm. I want to go with my dad and get everything, so he can pay.
So he
for
can
it.
pay. David asked me what I ordered, and I was like, literally everything. David. I ordered so many things. The lady came out with the food, and I was like, oh, that one's for me. That one's also for me. And she's like, this one's for you too. I was like, actually, yes.
Actually, it was on my tab. I was like, damn, she's hungry.
It was because I got the shareables.
Like, no, ma'am, that is all for her.
I didn't even finish my sandwich.
It was a big sandwich, though.
Yeah, and Bella will eat the rest of it, so it's
Mhm.
fine.
Yeah, I think I want to try your sandwich next. They did look really tasty.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That chicken, like it was a good balance. It looked crunchy and real juicy.
Yeah.
Masterfully done.
Okay, it's time to move on to our favorite segment.
Guess that movie.
And this week,
Dun,
David.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Well,
hold, please.
Oh.
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woohoo.
This week, it's David's literally do everything week, so he's also doing the movie.
I'm surprised you guys don't have me doing the intern work too and going to grab waters mid episode. All right. I hope y'all have seen this movie. I would think so. I feel like it was pretty popular, but maybe it's one of those ones that just went double platinum in the Flores household.
Okay.
We'll see. All right. A seafaring heartbreaker hits a bump on his journey. While being docked as his sea vessel is repaired, he comes across someone who is not like any other woman he's met. He loves the challenge of winning over this girl who seems to be playing hard to get. And although it seems that he's making no progress, the woman's family and friends around realize that she shows signs that he is leaving a good impression on her and appreciates the main character's advances. When the protagonist finds out the woman's dark secret, he attempts to make the relationship work despite that. But at the advice of her father, he chooses to forget the woman and continue on his journey. He soon realizes that he has left a deep, lasting impression on this woman and that their relationship is worth fighting for. He returns, learns that said woman also dreams of them being together. They get back together, and he reminds her day after day that he cares for her and their newfound family.
Oh, boy.
This is definitely wrong, but I'm going to send it. Because the protagonist is not a man.
Ooh, it is not Mamma Mia. That's a pretty good guess. If it was Padre Mio. It is not High School Musical.
I don't know.
Oscar got it. Okay. I thought
It's
it
because
was
he
a
was
little
looking at
vague.
your phone. That's why.
He just had the description.
Yeah, normally I do write the name of the movie on the bottom, but I didn't this time, so I know
In
he
case
didn't
you
cheat.
forget.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was this movie, and then the end,
like seal the deal.
yeah.
I tried to the last couple words trying to make it.
Do you think we've seen it?
Yes.
But it's
Wait,
okay.
you're
I'm
for
just gonna
sure?
say it's not the Little Mermaid, right?
No.
No.
Okay.
Ooh,
Is
also good
it
guess.
animated?
No.
It is not animated.
Is it Disney?
No.
No.
Okay, repeat it.
Oh yeah, I'm
please.
gonna need the description one more time.
All right.
At least I think I'm 100% sure Sam has seen it.
Ah, fuck.
I'm not sure about you, Marisol,
I probably haven't.
but you should know the movie.
Okay,
All right.
Oscar.
It's Marisol.
Well, at
here.
least the name of it. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, you wouldn't know
Okay.
the plot.
A seafaring heartbreaker hits a bump on his journey. While being docked as his sea vessel is repaired, he he comes across someone who is not like any other woman he's met. He loves the challenge of winning over this girl who seems to be playing hard to get. And although it may seem like he's making no progress, the woman's family and friends around her realize that she does show subtle signs that she notices and appreciates the main character's advances. When the protagonist finds out the woman's dark secret, he attempts to make the relationship work, but at the advice of her father, he chooses to forget the woman and continue on his journey. He soon realizes that he has left a lasting impression on the woman and that their relationship is worth fighting for. He turns the ship around, returns, and learns that the woman also dreams of them being together. They reconcile, get back together, and he reminds her day after day that he cares for her and their newfound family.
The boat stuff is like, I feel like should give it away, but it's really throwing me off because I can only think of like Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
I know. I keep thinking that.
I would say it's like a pretty.
I don't think I've ever seen this movie.
It's not like make or break the story, but I guess the location also is like.
I feel like once I stopped focusing on the boat part, it made more sense.
Dang it.
Take a crack.
Bella has an idea.
What the heck? Where'd you get that light bulb over your head?
Can we have a hint?
Do you guys want the year?
Yeah.
Okay.
The year never helps.
It never helps?
It helps me.
Okay.
It's like 2004. So like mid-2000s.
And it's not animated. It has like real people in it?
Real people.
Okay. Can you...
Like that.
What was Bella's
Oh,
guess?
did he send a text or no?
Yeah, I thought of The Shape of Water.
Oh, The Shape of Water.
What?
That freaky
You keep
old
talking
movie.
without a mic, Bella. No one's going to hear you.
Can you say the last part of your thing?
The last part's what gave it away for me because I remember the ending of the movie.
Mm-hmm. All right. The protagonist realizes he has left a deep, lasting impression on the woman, and their relationship is worth fighting for. He returns, learns that the woman also dreams of them being together. They reconcile, and he reminds her day after day that he cares for her and their newfound family.
I don't know.
It's not The Notebook.
Whoa!
But that's a good guess too.
I was like, maybe the boat is a metaphor. Fuck.
The boat in your mind.
Yeah, because it's like he reminds her every single day because she has Alzheimer's.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh.
See, I didn't think about it, but yeah, that's
And
like
it's
very
good
similar.
guess.
It's probably from around 2004.
It's right up that alley.
Is it the Adam Sandler movie? What's it called?
Take a guess.
I don't know what it's called.
Adam Sandler is in this movie.
I don't know many Adam Sandler movies. It's
I don't know
Big
why-
Daddy.
No, I always
No.
assumed you were an Adam Sandler film type of person.
Ross has started to make me like watch more Adam Sandler movies.
I have a couple that I really like, but I'm actually not as well versed in all of them as I should be. I feel like.
Can I just say it out loud? What I think?
Say it out loud.
Did I get it right?
50 First Dates?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yes, because Marisol said click. And I thought you texted that. So I was
No,
like,
no,
wait, no,
no.
she's going to say it
Oh,
loud
wait.
and wrong.
So am I right?
No,
No.
you're wrong.
No, Click is the one where he has the remote control and he like
Yeah.
can pause and rewind and fast forward. But then
Yeah.
he fast forwards too much in life.
And like loses out.
What's the movie?
50 First Dates.
Okay, I've never seen it.
Okay.
Because that one is Drew Barrymore is in it and she also has like amnesia.
Because she got in a car accident because she hit a cow or something, or swerved the
Oh.
cow and crashed into a tree. And so she will remember everything within the day, but when she goes to sleep, everything, like she still thinks it's the same date.
Over and over every single
which
day.
was like her dad's
Mm.
birthday or something, I think.
If I have seen this movie, it would have been very, very long ago. But I knew the premise of it.
Mm-hmm.
I did have to Google Adam Sandler movies so I could find the name of it because I
Oh.
knew
Well, after you said, is it an Adam Sandler?
Yeah,
Okay.
I knew it was like Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. I just
Mhm.
didn't know the name of the movie.
Yeah,
but that's
this-
why I wanted to say it out loud because I was like, if she texted it, she's gonna win. But I know what movie it is.
Yeah, this definitely went triple. I think I watched that at least like 5 times as a kid.
See, I
I
thought
was
you
like,
had
this is the
seen
most
it.
romantic movie ever.
Because I remember when it came out, like it being everywhere. There were a lot
Mhm.
of people just watching it.
I guess I never knew. I knew about it, but I didn't even know like what it was about.
It's a good movie.
Got me introduced to the Beach Boys. Wouldn't it be nice if bang 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 bing body bop boom bop
Introduced
beep,
to the
bop,
Beach Boys.
bop.
That was the first 4 words.
Yeah.
he knows the song though.
Yeah, I'm just playing it cool, But yeah, that's like the big things. Like on the days that he does the meet cute with her, because he'll find different ways to meet her.
Oh.
Because she doesn't know him.
Yeah.
That's cute.
She
I'm gonna
won't like
watch
really
this.
talk about him too much, but she will sing that song because I think he plays that song for her or something. And they're like, that's when the family notices. They're like, oh, anytime she meets him, she'll still remember that song. And like, as she's because she's a painter or art teacher or
Mm.
something like that. It's a good movie. And I kind of want to rewatch it.
Wait, so he has a boat in it though?
Yeah, he's like a marine veterinarian or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the boat thing would have never helped me then.
It's just because it was set in Hawaii, and I think he was
I guess
stationed
like
in
the
Hawaii.
tropical, as I always thought of, like it's like they're on vacation or in
Yeah.
a tropical place.
And then it kind of ends on the. I don't want to give too much because it's worth the watch, but it's
Okay.
also an old ass movie. It's 20 years.
You're gonna spoil it.
20 years later. But it is cute. It is cute. I was like, man, when I grow up, I want to meet a woman who forgets every day.
Drew
Ralph
Barry-
Schneider's in it. Yeah, like all like the
Oh, yeah.
classic. He's a funny character in that.
I'll say Drew Barrymore needs to come back into acting.
Well, she recently did a movie with Adam Sandler again. It's on Netflix.
They're a good duo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Him and Jennifer Aniston too.
Mhm.
Yeah. He's
He's a
just
beast.
funny. Also, I guess he normally chooses like his co-star, doesn't he? So he always chooses like
He always
good-looking
has-
girls.
Mm-hmm.
But doesn't he always incorporate like his family into the movie?
So he has like a group of friends that are always in his movies.
Yeah.
And then he didn't. Was he the one who made like that bat mitzvah movie with his daughters or something?
Yeah.
So I think he's getting them into the
Because in
realm.
all the other movies that I've seen so far, like his wife is somehow in there.
Oh, is she?
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't know who his wife is,
Yeah, me neither.
but I just know he'd be chilling and playing basketball, and he's a real chill.
I saw her in the movie that he has like he meets up with his friends,
Grown Ups.
grown ups.
That one's so good. Oh, she one of the moms or something.
She was one of the people in the yoga session.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's
She
cute.
was like the wife of his nemesis,
Oh, that's funny.
funny.
Yeah. I hate you.
and he's like really ugly, but she's really hot.
I guess it makes it easy for him to get into the role.
Mm-hmm.
You're with my wife. I hate you.
Mhm.
Keep your hands off her. All right. Well, I'm glad it got.
Yeah, no, that was a
Yeah,
good. That was
okay,
a good
cool,
pick.
cool.
It was a
Dang,
challenge,
now I
but
wanna
we
see
got
that
it.
movie. It's funny because I was thinking yesterday when I was like,
Oh, you want it
what
back?
movie should I
Oh.
pick? And then Yaska's sister's like helping me out, picking on which movie. She's like, oh, you want something popular that probably everyone has seen? How about an Adam Sandler movie? And I was like, oh. She's like, maybe do Click. And I was like, oh, that's a good one. But I was like, actually, I like 50 First Dates. I'm going to do that one. And it's a little deeper cut.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is Click the one with Bugsy, the eyes? Or is that...
I don't know who
No, it's the
Bugsy
dream one.
is.
The gerbil with the big ass... Or it's the guinea pig with the big ass eyes?
No,
I don't know what that one is.
It's not.
It's... Yeah, that's a different one. It's something about dreams or something. You got the list of...
The bedtime one.
Bedtime
thing.
Stories, I
Yeah.
think it's called.
Oh, I've
That's
never.
a good one.
I don't think I've ever even heard of
I
that
think
one.
I saw that one in theaters.
He's been in so many movies.
The Sandler verse.
Mm-hmm. Just Go With It is a good one.
I have to see that one. I know he's got a couple. Jack in Jail.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a couple Netflix ones.
Those are funny too.
It happened to me. The freaking now I have to tell my parents or I'm traveling or something. It finally happened to me when I casted it on the
that's
TV.
what you deserve.
I hate that. Now I'll never use Netflix again.
Oh, wait, were you using it on your phone before?
Yeah, I actually haven't tried just on my phone, but when I try to connect it to the TV, a couple weeks ago it worked.
Oh,
I could just log in with typing it in, but then it's like you're not on the network or whatever. I was like, what?
If you're on a mobile device, it usually will be fine, but once you switch to the TV, that's when it recognizes by TV. So
fuck. Well, because the corny thing is like the TV that we have, in order for you to cast Netflix onto it, you have to be signed in to the same Netflix account. And I guess it signed me out. And so I tried to sign back in and it wouldn't even let me in.
Yeah. I think even somehow like it knows when you're casting from your phone to your TV and that counts as like a TV.
Bro. All right. Well, back to my laptop it goes, I guess. Or my phone.
Okay. Do we want to hear a little bit about Oscar's night?
Yeah. Run us through the details.
You hooligan.
I drank a lot.
I've been drinking. I
was actually
surfboard.
too loud for the mic, David.
Drunk in love. That's Oscar last night.
So I was thinking it's funny that we picked Catalina's and Oscar was hungover because I've been to Catalina's many a time hungover before. Like I would say most of the time I go to Catalina's, I am hungover.
That's probably why the flavor's not there.
Maybe.
Like,
I feel like we either go to 615 or Catalina's.
Yeah, and it's because most of the time it's like I go crazy, go stupid when I have friends visiting from out of town, and then I also want to take them to Catalina's because I think it's like a cute spot, like to take tourists to Columbus. So we end up going crazy, going stupid. Then I'm hungover the next day, and I want to take them to Catalina's.
I think part of the reason I picked it was because I think the last time Tanya came, or one of the last times, I think you guys ended up going.
Yeah, that was the last time I went.
So that begs the question: did I get hungover because you were going to Catalina's?
It's just
or did we go to Catalina's because I was hungover?
No, because I told you earlier in the day, I was like, I'm thinking Catalina's. He's like, oh, I've never eaten there. I'm like, all right, sweet. At least two of us have not eaten there.
And he was like, gotta go crazy, go stupid now. It's the prophecy.
Yeah, I should have. I didn't know the sign, so I couldn't have stopped it. Well, because I got off at work at like 10, got back, showered, and then like left the house by 10:30. And I met some friends from the run club. And one of the guys from the run club just has a lot of friends because when I got to the bar, it was two guys from last week. And then, like half the group was the same as last week. And then the other half was just completely new people.
How big is this group?
It was like 6 or 7 of us.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And then we ended up meeting more people that he knew at the Go-Go. And that was like another 7 people.
Dang.
And I was like, whoa, like this guy just knows a lot of people.
Wait, and is this the guy that you said recently moved to Columbus?
No.
Oh, okay. Friend. I was like, how does he know this many people?
Yeah. So anyway, we went out to a pint house, had a drink there. Then we went to the Go-Go and I had too many drinks there.
Wait. You're like, oh, I'm going to Pine House, just one drink, but it's one of those big ass drinks?
It was a higher alcohol content drink.
So they give you the smaller.
Yeah, they give you a smaller cup.
Right?
Yeah.
The one time we went and he's like, oh, I should have put this in the smaller glass, but here you go. And it was like probably like 8% or something.
Oh, shit.
The boy, I'd be right then.
Wait, they gave you a full pint size of one of the higher ABVs?
Yeah, because he's like, oh, my bad, dude. This is, I didn't know how strong it was. I should have given it to you in the smaller glasses that we have, but you want this? I was like, yeah, sure. So just charged me regular.
Dang.
Hooked me up.
Good for the night.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason I had the higher alcohol content was so I could catch up to them because this was like 10:30. They had started drinking at 9. But accidentally ended up double fisting twice at the Go-Go.
Twice is crazy.
Well, mistake number 1 was that higher alcohol content, and mistake 2 was all the drinks at the Go-Go, I guess.
So it was a fun night. I threw up at the end of the night.
So because you told us you threw up outside the Go-Go.
Yeah.
Were you with the group of people still?
No.
Okay, good. I was just curious. Like, are you with all these new friends and you're just throwing up?
Also, where outside did he throw up?
Like the pavement?
It was like when you go to the end of the parking lot and there's the fence with the like mulch. I threw up right
Okay.
there by the sidewalk.
I walked right by there this
Oh.
morning to go to my yoga class. I
Man,
didn't
what's that
see it,
smell?
though.
So yeah, I didn't go to bed till like, well, I didn't leave the go-go till like 2:30, and then I got home, threw up, because I'm like, I
again.
know I'll feel better if I throw up, and then I fell asleep, and then Luna woke me up because I forgot to set any alarms. I walked her and then passed out as soon as I got back into bed. So Sam woke me up and it's like, "Ooh, they're about to be here soon," as in Marisol and David. It was like 10:25. I was like, what the heck? It was just 7 a.m. a second ago.
Yeah.
One of those naps.
Yeah.
And from my perspective, I was in bed by midnight. I was on my phone till like 1 a.m., whatever.
Mm.
I go to sleep and I just wake up to hearing like,
Little patter.
no, I mean, I feel like by the time I woke up and heard you, you were just like
Heaving.
heaving, like trying to throw up, but nothing was coming out.
Yeah.
Ew. Throw up right now.
And I was like, should I get up and like go help him? And I was like, he's fine. He's got it. What can I do? I can't really do anything.
Fingers down the
Finger
throat.
down the throat. But yeah, that's why I was like, oh, I know we're going to talk about this on the pod. Because like Oscar hasn't thrown up like this in a long time.
I didn't throw up as much. Like, I didn't throw up a lot, but I did throw up whatever I drank last night. Because most of the throw up was like clear. It wasn't colored. It wasn't like yellow or
Ew.
brown.
Oh, orange or chunky.
Yeah.
Ew.
Ew.
Like when we were in Machu Picchu.
Oh yeah, they were making juice up there.
Oscar,
And then we come in after we went out to eat, and Oscar's like, "Oh, my shoes were all dirty." And I think Sam and I had the same idea, like, did he throw up on his shoes? And he's like, "Oh no, just people stepping on them." But
just mud.
could have been worse then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Could have been a worse outcome.
But yeah, when I was throwing up last night, I was just thinking, I've been in the other side where I'm in bed hearing Sam throw up after coming home.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
How
It's
the
like-
turntables.
It's a good feeling.
Like, man, it feels so good to be not drunk and throwing up right now.
Uh-huh. I was like, I'm cozy in bed.
Because yeah, I think there was one weekend you went out with Yauska, and then you came back and you were just throwing up.
No, it's because me and Yaska, that I think if it's the night I'm thinking of, we walked all the way to Taco Bell and then walked back to my house.
Holy
and
cow,
I was
right?
like, I kind of have to throw up, but I want to do it before I eat this Taco Bell. Because if I throw up after I eat this Taco Bell, I'm going to be mad that I wasted my money and then threw
Yeah.
it up. So that's why I came up here. So Yaska wouldn't hear me throw up, but then you probably did. And then I proceeded to eat my Taco Bell and it was fine. But yeah, were you upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, in my head, I was like, he could have gone to the downstairs bathroom.
No one's down
It
there.
would have been the decent thing to do.
Now he's waking me up.
How rude of you.
Well, I didn't feel like throwing up, and then I got upstairs and then I felt like throwing up, and I'm like, I can't walk back down the steps.
Did you feel nauseous this morning, like
Yeah.
when we were going to Catalina's?
Not as bad as when I walked Luna. Like when I walked Luna, I was like, can't you walk yourself today? So sleeping until 10:30 definitely helped, but yeah, I was still a little nauseous.
I'm surprised you ate as much as you did,
Mm-hmm.
but it was good. You needed it.
Yeah.
Do you feel better now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Do you have like a headache?
Slight. It's like yes and no. Like this water at the beginning of the pod, yes, but now that I had some water, it's like going away.
Are you gonna go crazy, go stupid tonight?
Hell no.
Okay.
He's gonna drive me to the airport. He can't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to work and then I'm coming home after.
Not going out for one drink.
Nope.
Can't risk it. Can't risk it.
Nope. If I have a drink, it's gonna be a non-alcoholic beer.
What if like someone offers you like, hey, I will buy you the next 3 drinks if you just go out with me?
No, I can't do
He'd
it.
be like, extra no, I'm leaving.
Rain check.
If
Man,
the-
I wanted to go out to. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Nah, there's a Japanese Smash tournament, so I'm gonna be up all night till
Oh
6
my
a.m.
gosh.
Anyways,
Are you working tonight too?
yeah. So I'll do that. But whatever Japanese time it was, like yesterday, I got off work, got home, and the stream had just started like 7 minutes ago. I was like, perfect. Dang, the radio turned up in this headphone.
Day that I die.
Freaking Billie Eilish.
I don't even know what song that was.
I sing it so poorly. Because I'm still trying to sing.
To the day that I die. Oh, okay.
Was it Bittersweet or something?
I still don't know what song that is.
Wildflower or something? I don't know. New album song. And they oh, Birds of a Feather.
Birds of a Feather. That's what it
They
is.
stay together. It's a good song.
It
but
is a good song.
as soon as she took her headphones off, it just cranked up.
It's because the signal is split.
For real, she took it off her big ass antenna head, and now I'm catching all the antenna rays.
Well, speaking of your guys' work, I know you both started server training. How's that going?
Good. It's definitely seems more fun. I think the character facing, the customer facing aspect is gonna be.
He's like, it's my chance to perform.
You're a character.
It kind of is.
Because food running is just boom, point A to point B, fetch quest. You know.
Yeah.
This got a little more stuff. You work more with the POS, plugging stuff in. It's also high risk because if you order something wrong, you gotta pay for it. But
Really?
that'll keep us responsible.
On your toes.
And I personally think it's, I mean, I haven't done it yet because I'm just training, but it seems less stressful than hosting.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
hosting.
definitely.
You think serving is less stressful than hosting?
It seems to me because you
I
can
would've
focus
not
on the
thought so.
table. You don't have like as you're answering the phone, talking to someone, trying to find a seat for them, 2 more groups walking in, trying to do like to-go food stuff. So it's just a lot going on at once.
What's the max of the table of how many tables you guys can have at one time?
What do you mean? We can have all the tables filled up.
But like
Oh,
as
like
a
per
server
server?
assigned,
Yeah.
how many like tables do you typically have assigned to you?
I mean, Fridays and
it just
Saturdays.
What's the
Um,
most you guys have had at one time?
Well, they're training.
Well, we're training.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've just been. I mean, I trained once, and then yesterday I was supposed to train, but someone called off the hosting, so I had to fill in for hosting. So I was like, great, time to be stressed tonight.
Because I
But-
trained Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and all I did was shadow. I wasn't the one taking the orders.
Yeah, I think we shadow for the most part, and then
Then the last training session,
it's like a
someone
flip
shadows
shadow.
us.
Yeah.
Right. But I think with so like if there's multiple servers there,
Yeah.
I would assume you try to have the tables more evenly between them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like how many tables per server
Like
would
a-
you expect?
During the, because like they always talk about being like triple sat, which can be a lot because you got to bounce between the
So
tables.
that's 3 tables.
Yes, but Friday and Saturday, especially during the summer when people have a very strong weather, they want to sit inside or outside, and with the nice weather, people want to sit outside. You can have someone's section full on the outside, and then a server with an inside section with like 2 tables.
And the full outside it could be like 5 tables.
Yeah, like each person is assigned like 4 or 5 tables.
Yeah.
Per
Okay.
section. Oh yeah, I guess that's what you were asking.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
question
sorry,
we're
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to get to.
Because
So it's
there's
like, okay, maybe I'm asking it wrong.
Yeah, they were like, no, well, we don't know how
It's
many
like
tables.
we can
Oh.
fill up all
I'm
the
like-
tables.
Well, because I was also thinking of in the one room, there's like tables, but then there's also like the bar area, and there's one person assigned there, so they could have like 6 to 8 different parties if the
Mhm.
whole bar is full.
And it's
Yeah.
like one person is
One
the one
server,
party.
yeah.
Right.
That's scary.
because
So
like
that one seems kind of, but it's a contained area, so I guess you can kind of bounce
Yeah.
between everyone.
And that's if
quickly.
it's even if it's one person, that's probably easy. Just like one order. That's it.
Yeah, because in that section, it's like 2 people per table. Because
it really
Oh,
just
okay, okay.
depends on the day. Because if it's the week, like their weekday, you could literally have like 10 tables assigned to you. But like on the weekend, like yesterday, we had probably like 5 servers and then 2 bartenders. So yeah, everyone has maybe like 4, 5, 6 tables.
Mm-hmm.
So it also just depends on what area. Because like I know, like they were saying, like if you have the bar, you have like you could have 12 different people at once in theory, because it's
Mhm.
12 chairs. Or like the other area, it's like the sushi area. There's also chairs there, so in theory you could have another 10 individuals. Most people don't go by themselves, but still.
Right.
But yeah, I did 3 days of training, and it was just shadowing people, and then like they giving me tips. I did take a few orders and like put them in and like greet people on Wednesday. So I mean, I felt pretty comfortable with all of that. And if anything, in training, it's a little more confusing because you have two people like going back and forth to the table. So it's like, oh, I asked these people for their order, and they said you already took it, and it's like, you know, if it's only one person, that there isn't that confusion. But yeah, I think next week's supposed to be my reverse training, like where someone will shadow me.
Are you ready?
I don't know, like the greeting people and then putting the orders in and getting the check, like all is fine. It's where I'm worried is if they ask me questions about the menu. Like, oh, what do you recommend with this? Or what does this taste like? I'm like, I don't know.
I'm panicking.
Look at the menu. It says it right under it.
Just
gotta
recommend stuff that you know.
We got to do homework and try more foods. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll order some food to go tonight. Because I have an idea of what my favorite rolls would be, but I actually haven't tasted them.
I don't even work there, and I know my favorite's the 333 roll. So good.
That one is good.
Yeah, I like the ones that just jam pack as much fresh fish in there as possible.
And the 333 has the soy paper.
That's the one thing that turns me off of it. I love the seaweed.
Me too. I like the yellow dancing tail.
Yeah.
See, we don't even work there. We have orders.
Because when I go, I'm always getting like hibachi or some of the noodles. Because I'm like, I want to get full. But yeah, there's some of the appetizers look really good too. I just gotta try them.
But yeah, it's funny being a server or like just talking to them, because you kind of are a salesman in a way. Like one of the servers, he has like a lot of experience. He has like 20 plus years of experience, and he's like, you always gotta upsell him. He's like, don't offer him that $7 dingy beer. Offer him the $15 cocktail. He's like, you sell 2 of those bad boys, that's already 4 beers worth.
Right. That's true.
He's like, don't sell them that $7 appetizer. Be like, here's the $20 appetizer.
True. The one that I did try once, that boy is $20. I'm always recommend that one.
See,
damn, I can't even trust my servers.
I was about to say, when Oscar told me that, it makes me not want to trust my servers anymore.
So now I don't sound crazy, huh? When I'm like, oh, what do you recommend? And they always recommend something. I'm like, maybe I should go with the other thing they didn't recommend. Okay, but your
logic is different. Because your logic is maybe the ham is about to go bad, so they want me to order the ham sandwich.
Maybe it's expensive ham that's going to go bad.
That's crazy logic. Like, thinking it's about to go bad, so they're pushing it, I think is like not probably what's happening, but I think them recommending expensive things so that your bill is higher and they get a good tip is more so what is happening.
I mean, if anything, that might happen with desserts. Because there was one dessert we were like trying to finish, and they're like, yeah, try to sell as much of that dessert if you can. Just squeeze it in there.
Damn, I can't trust your restaurant. I almost said the name.
But it was funny because he's like, yeah, like recommend the $20 appetizer. It's really good. And I couldn't tell if he was acting or if he genuinely likes it.
He was like, it's really good.
Wink.
But his demeanor, he's cool.
Yeah.
Just text Sam next time they ask you, like, what sushi do you recommend?
Like, oh, what do you like? Oh, let me ask my sister real quick.
Does your sister work here? No,
she eats here all the time.
She loves sushi.
The girl loves to eat. She even started her own podcast.
Okay, we're all on the podcast. We all like to eat.
Freaking the other day when I was doing my first serve training, I think someone asked me like, are you confident in like the menu and stuff? I'm like, yeah, I feel pretty good. I feel like I know like most of. They're like, do you think you know the Japanese names and stuff of like the sashimi and stuff? I was like, yeah, octopus, ebi, and that is shrimp, and that is shrimp, and they all paused, but they're like, you said it with such confidence that they all thought they're like, am I wrong? Because I said it so confident, and they're like, no, that's not it. I was like, oh wait, that's shrimp, isn't it?
Is octopus taki?
It's taco.
Taco.
And I was like, dang, I know it starts with a T. What is it? So we were all just in the Server alley just sitting there. And they moved on. They kept talking. I was just there like.
You're rethinking your life.
I was looking like the Miss Jackson. What is it? It's taco, huh? So I felt so dumb, but I guess it was funny in my head. I was like, I said that so earnestly too. I don't know why. I was practicing it in my head for 20 minutes, and I was like, octopus, Ebby.
No. Okay, so octopus is taco, and the shrimp is ebi.
Yeah.
Pop quiz: what is unagi?
Eel.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, eel.
Oscar, you gotta beat David. All right,
Yeah.
what is kani?
Crab, the imitation crab.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what is hamachi?
Yellowtail.
Yellowtail.
What's-
Mm.
Inchagi.
Dookie bubba. You lying. You're making up words.
Correct.
You made that up?
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, that sounds so big.
Imagine Oscar's like, duh, it's our.
It's our bluefin tuna source from Mexico.
What is I think this is the tamago.
It's like the little eggs. No, the egg.
Yeah.
the
uh-huh.
egg.
Oh yeah, because the other day, someone was like, "Do you know what the tamago is?" I was like, "No." I was like, "Oh," and then I looked at my notes. I'm like, "Oh no, it's the fish eggs."
Well, it's the actual egg, right? Like
Is
the,
it? Oh,
It's the actual
Egg.
egg.
Because I was thinking of Tobiko. Which
Okay,
is,
that's
yeah.
what I was
yeah.
thinking. Tobiko. She's
No,
like Tobiko.
tamago.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
They got a lot to learn.
I know.
No, we're good. It was a joke. I was being funny.
Salmon, sake.
Sake.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Okay. That's all. David looks like he's thinking.
I'm thinking
Those are all the ones I know, so I couldn't quiz you anymore.
Toro. Tuna
Oh.
belly.
Yeah, that's the fatty tuna.
Fatty tuna. I know there's other ones.
There is.
Oh, well.
We'll
figure it out.
We'll keep studying.
Yeah.
But
Back to the
yeah.
drawing board.
But the one thing I was coming back to, like, upselling, the one thing about our restaurant is it is like a nicer area, so it makes sense to upsell there, because the server was also like, these people have bank, like they don't care how much it costs because they're gonna pay it no matter
They
what.
want to know like what will taste good.
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
want to have a good experience. They're not looking at the price.
True.
Yeah, if I'm looking at the price, I'm going to McDonald's.
Right. And it's also a sushi restaurant, so
Mhm.
even more so, people are not gonna. They know they're gonna spend a lot of money here.
Yeah.
Right, because I'm not gonna get one roll.
You're not
Hell
gonna
no.
get full. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And the people that like sushi, I mean, they know it's expensive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, here's like another one. So there's a dragon roll and dragon and flying dragon. And the only difference is the flying dragon adds like the shrimp tempura, and it's like $2 or $3 more. So they're like, that's an easy upsell.
And shrimp tempura is good.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta look at the menu. I mean, I think this is my last shift for this weekend, so I have like Sunday but I've been saying that the last 2 weeks, like, oh, I'm gonna really study the menu, so I'm ready for serve training, and then day goes by, I'm busy, and then I don't look at it.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll have to follow up once you guys have done a
Mhm.
couple shifts on your own as servers.
Me and Sam will have to go and
Yes.
I'm gonna be the worst fucking customer.
If y'all don't tip, I'm gonna strangle your necks to make an example out of you to the rest of the restaurant. You know, like like parent. Have you seen those videos when parents are trying to feed their kids like crappy Gerber food, and they're like, I don't want to eat, and then they try to feed it to the little baby
stuffed
doll,
animal.
and
Yeah.
they shake their head,
Yeah.
and they start beating the hell out of it,
Yeah.
and then the baby's like,
That's
Owie.
abuse.
yeah. I'm gonna do that to you guys if you don't tip me more than 25 million %.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna be like, is this a pube hair in my sushi?
Ew.
Yeah, give that back. I'm gonna reattach it.
I'm just gonna be like making you go back and forth for everything. Like, oh, can you bring me this? It's like, you go bring me. Oh, I forgot. Can you also bring me this?
If I have to ask you twice for extra ginger, I'm gonna speak to your manager.
All right. Well, Sam, if you do that, I'm gonna have to remind you. Do you guys remember the advice Ms. Rapport would give us in FBLA?
Oh, for every time you ask the server for something, add an extra dollar,
a dollar
to the tip.
I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm like, dang, your tip better be $47.
Like, just so you know, I added $1 for every time I fetch you
Can you
something.
imagine if your server said that to you?
That would
Like,
be crazy.
Store has a policy.
Every
Can't-
time you
yeah.
ask for something, it adds $1
Adds
on.
a
I'm
dollar.
sorry.
You just learned about the rule.
Luna.
How are you? You
She
empty your
looks
bladder?
excited. She peed.
Ask her let her lick his face.
Ew,
Imagine
she's
if
licking Marisol's toes.
She's gonna kiss
Bella's
you.
like, yeah, she just ate some dookie out there. And I was like,
Oh, the other day I was walking her and she was like smelling something in the grass, and it looked disgusting. Like it looked like a little
Ooh.
pile of sludge, and it was like brown. I'm like, I don't know what that is. And then she like lowered her head, like when she
like she's gonna roll in it.
yeah, when she like rolls in the grass, and I instantly like pulled her out of the way, and she completely missed it. And I was
Yeah.
like, dude, what are you doing? I don't want to clean that off of you.
Yeah,
Imagine whose dog is rolling over your vomit right now.
true. I think that's like obviously it's like an instinct thing. I think they do it to cover their scent.
Yeah.
So they can sneak up on things. Like they'll do it in like deer poop or something.
They do it in stuff
Ew.
that smells bad to cover their scent, so like they can hide. And
Which is-
hunt or whatever.
This is with animals. It's like, dude, you live in a house.
Yes.
Get over it. Stop.
Even Frida, the tiny Chihuahua, does that.
Who are you hunting?
She'll,
Yeah, you're not hunting.
She's not gonna catch
You
up
eat
to no
kibble
mouse.
food.
She's gonna waddle over there.
she'll
What?
like find like a pile of worms or something and roll in them.
That's funny.
Yeah, that happened at the dog park yesterday. Because there's just lots of smelly stuff at the dog park. So Luna every now and then will be rolling around. And I was like, I just don't want her to stink. So when she was doing it, I'd run up to her so she'd run away from me. But then she'd get the zoomies and she started sprinting all over the dog park. I was like, oh, she's so fast and majestic.
The worst part
So
too
majestic.
with like Dante, they really do it when they get a bath or like get groomed because
Oh,
they smell like clean
Mhm.
product. They're like, I don't want to smell like this. I want to smell like shit. So
Yeah.
they try to do it as much as possible. I'm like, you are so annoying. This is why we wash you.
There's just like the dog is like hunting something, and like hunting a mouse, and like I smell Head and Shoulders.
You're like, oh,
Gotta get
watch
out of
out,
here.
dog's coming.
I have news, guys.
How far along are you?
I am a mother.
Wait, what did you get? A bird?
I am a new owner of a kitty.
Oh.
You're a cat person?
You didn't even tell us.
Well, we just got her like I want to say last Wednesday.
Wow.
That's a while.
You could have sent a photo.
Right.
In the group chat.
No, we got her this past Wednesday.
Okay.
But her name is Elle because we got her on the 11th day of this month. And
Stranger Things.
I don't know what like her breed is, but
Cat.
Cat.
she's
Oh,
like
all black.
she's dark brown and she looks black, but she's actually like dark
Cute.
brown.
Aw.
And she's a baby.
Is that yellow, big yellow eyes?
Yeah, it's like
So cute.
brown yellow eyes, but
They
I
look
am
like
a
googly
mother.
eyes from here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kitten, right?
She's kitten.
Where'd you guys get her from?
We got her from Colony Cats, which is like a shelter for cats.
That's the one where they're all just walking around,
Yes,
right?
correct. Look how cute she is.
Aw.
That's where Charmaine got Milo.
Well, that's good. They're like more socialized then too, probably, if they're just walking around doing whatever.
Oh my gosh.
She's so. I haven't heard her meow. I don't know. It's because maybe she doesn't know how to meow. But today I heard her go like,
She's testing out the voice box.
and she loves to snuggle. So.
Oh,
That's
that's
good.
great.
And the only thing that upsets me is because Ross works from home. He's there most of the day, so she's a daddy's
Loves
girl.
him.
Like he'll like take 2 steps and she'll have to like run to him.
Aw.
But she is so cute. I never thought I feel like I'm not a cat person, but he did make a good point because I wanted a dog. He was like, let's be honest, it's gonna be me taking out the dog
Yeah.
because I don't have a backyard.
With the parents thing.
And I was like, I guess.
And he's always at home.
He's
working,
always at
so
home.
He's definitely you're gonna be the one be like, it's dark, you take it out.
Yeah, exactly.
No, really. This is literally how it's gonna be. So I was like, fine, we'll wait till we get a house and then I'll get a dog. But she's
she's so cute and I love her. This brings me to my next point. I sent a picture to my family, like, I'm a mother.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, cute. And my brother was like, just don't take her to Springfield, Ohio.
Oh,
my God.
they gonna eat it.
And I didn't watch this debate, but I was like, huh? And then he told me everything that happened. I was like, bro, Trump is so dumb. But I was like, where did that even come from? I'm just confused.
He'd be freestyling.
I guess.
No, I guess it was like
Yeah, it was like a
Facebook
viral
post,
thing.
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I guess there have been taking like people have been taking like, but it's not like immigrants. It just people have been taking like geese, right?
No. It's funny because someone had posted a picture on Reddit
Columbus Reddit.
Yeah,
That's
of
where I
s-
saw it first too.
of someone, like, they found like a dead goose and they were carrying it by the neck. And so then someone saw that image and then reposted it and like said, look, they're hunting geese.
in Springfield, even
Yeah.
though it was a picture someone posted in the Columbus, Ohio Reddit.
Yeah.
So it was like that picture's not related to that at all. It just happened to be a black person holding a goose.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
But basically, in the last like 3 or 4 years, there's been like 12 to 20,000 Haitian immigrants that moved to Springfield, and it's just caused a lot of like
Xenophobia.
a lot of just like tension in the community because
people
they're
bringing
like,
up rumors.
cause yeah, so like people have been like frustrated making rumors, and like last year it like kind of boiled over more because there was a Haitian driver that crashed into a school bus that tipped over and one of the kids died. He was like 11
Dang.
years old. And so this was like, the community got really mad at the Haitians. They're like, oh yeah, they're like ruining our town, whatever. And then like rent prices are going up because you have like 3 men with incomes that can pay higher rent. So then it's just kind of just all that.
Yeah.
It's like you got a lot of people coming into this town and the town's not ready to like handle it.
I feel like the debate has sparked up so many things. Who's that actor from Hot Chicks? The guy that plays as
The
a
Wayne
girl.
brothers.
Not Hot Chicks,
Rob-
sorry.
Rob Schneider?
Oh, Hot
Rob
Chicks, Hot
Schneider.
Chicks.
He
Oh,
posted
yeah, he's-
something on Instagram too, and it was pretty much just saying like immigrants are no good to this country, and he also like bashed like LGBTQ.
Oh, he's got a lot of opinions.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I'm
Yeah.
just like, I'm so surprised. This is coming from someone who literally plays as an immigrant on every movie that he has,
Right.
or he's like pretending to be a girl. So I thought that was funny.
Interesting.
I was like, I did not see this
Bad
coming
takes.
from you. And I'm pretty sure he's married to like a Hispanic chick.
Mexican chick. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
So I was like, bruh.
He's got a lot of opinions. I've seen them the last few years. I think the last couple election cycles, he got a lot of opinions.
Mhm. So register to vote, people.
Dude,
Oh, and to clarify, I'm pretty sure all of those animal eating rumors have been debunked.
Yes,
yeah, like even
correct.
the mayor and stuff was like,
People
that
in
didn't
Springfield
happen.
are pissed.
Yeah, they're just pissed.
I like getting hammered and watching the debates. I got
Is that what you did?
I called off. I just stopped working earlier. Grabbed a couple brewskis.
Some people
Watched
make a
it.
game out of it.
When you don't look at it as the
The-
future of the country's on the line, it is hilarious. It is really funny.
It's an SNL skit bit.
Literally, I just treat it as it's just like reality TV to me, which is whatever. Nothing changes. No matter who's in, I feel like nothing changes. Pay off my loans, guys. Come on.
That's all I'm here to. That's all I want to hear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder if they'll do another one. It's also crazy to me that it's already September. Like
Well,
November's on the horizon. I feel like this
think-
election year kind of zoomed.
Yeah, I think Kamala has been
Kamala.
asking. Is that Kamala?
I think they pronounce it Kamala.
Kamala?
Yeah.
I think her team has been asking to do more debates
Mhm.
with Trump.
Because she got a lot of catch up to do.
Yeah,
since-
but I think Trump's team has been like shutting it down.
Yeah, when this debate happened, everyone was saying this will probably be the only debate.
Yeah.
It's just a quick turnaround.
I think it's the fact of Biden dropping out so late.
So
and
late.
then Kamala
Yeah.
just jumping in.
Mm-hmm.
I think his team is also like, the less he speaks, the better.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
we'll see what happens.
I wonder if the vice presidents will talk. I like watching those debates too because it's like, yeah, they're the right hand person, but I feel like the vice president pick is not always like the most popular candidate or whatever, but just like someone who's like a strong political career. So I feel like those debates are different.
Wasn't the vice president for Kamala, like, didn't like his son cry at when they announced him or something?
Probably.
Like he was saying like, "That's my dad."
Aw.
That's daddy.
Yeah, they're
Daddy.
an emotional family.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a Midwestern, Minnesota, right?
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota.
Is it just well known that they're an emotional family?
Yeah,
What? Why? What do you-
because he'll cry at events too. Like he'll get emotional as well.
Oh, okay. That's good. I mean, for raising a family, I feel it's good to be able to express your emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam, it's good to cry.
Yeah.
I will say, Trump still got it with the nicknames, dude.
But
Tampon Tim.
Is that
That's what he calls Tim Waltz. Tampon Tim.
interesting?
Because I think he like pushed for having tampons in like high schools for girls.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
And then I think the
Yeah.
thing is like in the boys' bathrooms too, but it's like, it's 2024, you know.
I mean, if they don't have to use them just 'cause
yeah,
they're
exactly.
in
It's like,
there.
what does it hurt to have them in it? But it just caught on. Tampon Tim. It's just he's just
Tampon
so
Tim.
too good with the nicknames. Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy
shit's hilarious.
Sleepy Joe's good.
That one can't be taught. He came in too hot with that one. Crooked Hillary. That one's all right.
Nah,
That was like his warm up, and then, well, we'll see what else he comes up with.
mm-hmm.
We got a couple months of this election cycle.
Have you guys seen all the TikToks?
I
I've
don't
seen
have
like
TikTok.
Facebook. Yeah, I don't really use
Oh.
TikTok.
Instagram? I gotta send you some.
There was
'cause
one
they're
that I
all
saw
really
that
funny.
made me laugh out loud. I forget what it was, but
Well,
I'll
my
have to dig
aunt
for it.
posted on her family group chat of like the Trump speech where like they're eating dogs, they're eating cats, and then it's like her dog like Like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, that actually reminds me. When I was watching the debate, I had it like on my phone and on the speaker. And at that exact moment, I was petting my roommate's dog. So I was like, "Oh, Sylvia." And then he's like, "They're eating pets." And I was like, "You hear that, Sylvia? They're eating pets. They're going to get you. They're going to get you." And I started poking her and she was just it's like, "Oh, man. How nice it must be to not know what words mean and just be like, oh, he's petting me. Great."
I saw a video of a cat between two bread loaves.
Oh my gosh.
Sandwich.
Mm-hmm. And I saw like a video of this guy like chasing around his like little wiener dog, and he had a pot and a spoon on the other hand.
oh yeah.
They're funny.
Well, before we wrap up, I think we're going to do a little bit of some change in timing for the podcast. So I think we're going to switch for now to at least every other week an episode comes out, just because our schedules are getting busier. So it's getting a little hard to coordinate to everybody a good time. So I guess that's the news. Episodes every other week now. We will do spooky content in October again. So
Oh, yeah.
everybody brainstorm any spooky related stuff that we can talk about in the future. No episode next week because new schedule. I will
Mhm.
be going on vacation, so you guys feel free to record without me. But you don't have to if you don't want to. You can wait for me to come back.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the Dominican Republic.
Oh, wow.
tomorrow.
An island girl.
Oh, that
Ooh.
was one of my topics. Is I also am going to Budapest next month.
I saw you send that Snapchat.
When? Well, I mean, why?
Yeah, is it vacation or for work?
So it's a work trip.
Okay.
Ooh,
And they
that's dope.
asked me this week if I want to go. And I'm like, okay.
Hell
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
So
When is it?
I'm going October
Do that.
10th,
And then come back.
October 17th.
Okay,
Dang,
good.
that's sick.
We have some October plans. You better be here before.
What? Yeah, I know. I'm fitting it all in. We're going to the concert on the 20th.
Yeah.
And then if we do Haunted Fest, it's the 25th.
Oh, is it? Oh.
And I'm doing a 5K on the 26th.
Goodness gracious.
Wow.
But yeah, so I'm actually going to Switzerland for the weekend before because I don't have to be in Budapest until Monday for work.
Uh-huh.
So me and my coworker are going to Switzerland. We're flying out on a Thursday, going to spend the weekend there, and then fly to Budapest.
Nice.
Ooh, I wonder if the Switzerland people party hard.
I'm sure.
I don't know.
Chocolate.
Well, my coworker's like really fit and she wants to do a bunch of hikes.
Oh my
and
gosh.
she's also running a marathon like
Oh
the
my
weekend we
gosh.
come back.
Dude. So,
So
she's
I'm-
training
So
training
she's
mode.
training and like these hikes will be a breeze for her and I'm like so scared.
No, that
I'll-
one hike I did in Hawaii, and I was like,
No, and she sent me a screenshot of the altitude because I told her how I struggled with the altitude
Uh-huh.
in Rainbow Mountain, and the mountain in Switzerland is like 15,000 feet. So it's like about the same as like Cusco, I'd say.
Dang.
Sam.
So I was like,
You got a month.
I need to start going on like the Stairmaster with those
Yeah.
masks that like simulate altitude.
Oh boy.
You just have the red mask that you
Can
have.
you rent a horse?
That's what
Then
I
you'd
was
be
like. I
like-
don't think there's gonna be horses to rent there. She was like, "No, if you don't do it, you're not earning it." I'm like,
Oh
I
my
know,
God.
I
She's
know.
really fit.
But
You're
I
like,
need
yeah, I'm doing a race when I get back too. It's a 5K, no big deal.
No, she's doing a whole marathon. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. R.I.P.
R.I.P. But it'll still be fun. She's really fun. I think we'll have a good time. But those are my topics or updates. That is
Whoa.
Budapest. Well, that trip will be my 5th international trip of the year.
Damn.
Which is
You just
crazy.
had to get
That
one
is
in before
crazy.
the year ends.
Yeah. Well, the Dominican Republic was already last
A late
minute.
edition.
True.
And I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting to go on another trip. And then I went to DR, booked it last minute. And then it was like, oh, do you want to come with us to Budapest? And I was like, oh, another
Say
trip
less.
just
Yeah.
fell in my lap.
I
You better
like
stay
last
at the
minute
Grand
trips.
Budapest Hotel. No, I'm just kidding.
I like last minute trips because then you don't have to wait too long for it to
Yeah.
be here.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing they'll plan a bunch of stuff too, so it's probably like
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, they'll have events too, so you don't have to plan everything. which
Yeah,
would
like
be
the
nice.
Budapest portion, I'm sure we'll have like dinners
Mhm.
planned each
Mhm.
night. Because we're meeting like local teams there from our company.
And
Nice.
your company's paying for you to fly there.
Yeah.
So even better.
Business class.
Oh, because she's on business.
She's on business.
Yes, we just have to pay ourselves the flight from Switzerland to Budapest, which is fine. It's like
Yeah.
a couple $100.
Nice.
So you've been to Mexico, Peru, and where else?
Costa Rica, and now I'm going to Dominican Republic, and then I'll be in Switzerland and Budapest.
Dang, girl.
That's crazy.
She's like, I want to be you when I grow up.
Well, and it's most of these trips just kind of fell in my lap.
Yeah,
Like,
it really just happened.
I actually don't think I planned a single one. I mean, Peru, we all talked about it, but you and Ross did all the planning.
Ugh, I'm never doing that.
Costa Rica I was invited for a birthday trip, so I didn't plan that. And
Right.
then I went to Cancun, but that was for a wedding, so like that all had planned events.
Mm-hmm.
Dominican Republic, I mean, it's more of just a vacation on the resort, so there's not much to plan.
Right.
Yeah. Do you prefer it like that when someone else plans it for you? Or do you prefer to plan it yourself?
I like having control. So
I was gonna say.
Do you?
I like when I plan it, but it is nice to also not be the planner because I've
Nice,
gotten to
yeah.
go on so many trips and not really had to worry about it.
Like it all worked out.
Yeah, luckily the people that all these other trips I went on we had good planners. You guys did a
Mhm.
good job planning.
Ugh, I'm never doing that again.
And like my cousin that planned Costa Rica did a great job planning that. So I think the only reason I don't like not being the planner is because it's hard for me to trust that they're gonna do a good job.
Mm.
But everybody did do a good job, so it worked out.
See, the thing is with you, I do feel comfortable. Like if I plan it and something goes wrong, I am comfortable. Like I have confidence in you that you will fix it. That was my logic.
Yeah, that's like the whole thing with the airplane seat. Oh, Sam will figure it out.
When you guys let somebody sit in my seat and then I had to yell at him.
She's got it. She's got it.
Why was I so irritated?
Well, because them too. Like they
It was
didn't
probably
say
just
anything.
early morning.
Yeah.
Because it was an early flight out.
I feel like
Oh,
I
my
would have
goodness.
reacted the same. Like
What? You let him sit in my seat. You said it.
I feel like I also gave him a crazy look.
You did.
I would have said it in Spanish, like "malditos."
No, I was in English. This guy definitely knew English. I was like, you guys just let him sit in my seat. But it was louder than that.
It was too funny.
I was
Worth it just for that alone.
I was flustered because I was like one of the last people on the plane, and I was trying to find a spot for my luggage.
Oh,
And
I
like,
hate that.
They were about to they wanted to take off, and I'm still standing, and I'm like, this guy's in my seat.
Oh, then that guy was flustered. I hope he was okay.
He figured it out.
Yeah, he was fine.
With all 9 million tickets he had in his
You're
hand.
right.
He was flustered, but he figured it out.
Well, no, it's good that one of your last trips then is this DR one. Just chill on the beach, read some books, dip your toes in the water, taking the rays.
Yeah, I think we'll probably look for excursions while we're there.
Mhm.
Maybe like scuba swimming or whatever.
Squimming.
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 Scuba
Sorry, I was like
swimming.
burping at the same time.
Squimming.
Scuba-ing. Is this scuba diving? Is that
Scuba
what it's called?
diving,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you're not really diving.
But you're like going underwater.
No, I'm thinking not scuba diving.
Snorkeling?
That's crazy.
Snorkeling.
I was like, wait a minute. I'm not. No, scuba diving is with the oxygen tank. We're not doing that.
No.
We're gonna go snorkeling probably.
Yasco's
is-
going snorkeling and she doesn't know how to swim.
So you're going to have 3 life jackets on.
Well, snorkeling you stay at the top, so I think you should go wear a floaty.
I always thought that was so dumb.
Floaty.
Well, maybe we won't do that then. She sounded like she was down.
She was like, yeah, I'm down.
Oh, okay.
Am I the only one as a kid? Maybe I watched too many like agent movies or something where they have the little mouthpieces and they can breathe underwater.
Mm-hmm.
When I would have the snorkel, I was like, oh, it's a tube, but I can breathe underwater. And I would go under, pass it. I was like, what? This is so dumb. I can just look down with this snorkel.
It's so
I-
hard.
Yeah.
Okay. We're already going way over time. I'm so sorry, Marisol, because you're editing this episode. But I had kind of a similar thought because when people go
Same.
snorkeling, I always would see them go underwater with a tube, and I was like, how are they doing that? I thought the
You're
tube
just supposed to stop breathing.
like logically the tube needs to stay in the
Above,
air. So
yeah.
I was like, logically it doesn't make sense they're going underwater. Why are they doing that? But I still don't know why they do that, but I know you are supposed to stay at the top with your tube up so you can breathe.
The tube is only so long. I'm like, what the heck?
The tube is pretty short, I feel.
Yeah. You can literally just put your head tilted down. Freaking.
Anyways.
I would love to have one of those secret agent. Like, not an oxygen tank. They always have just a little mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's probably not
Fake,
real.
yeah. Come on, James Bond,
You
make
need
it happen.
the oxygen tank. Okay, well, I think that's enough for this episode, unless anyone has any other last-minute topics.
Nope.
Okay.
Wait, next time we meet, is it going to be officially fall?
When is it officially fall?
I thought
Is
it
it
was
September
already
21st?
officially fall.
Or is it after Labor Day?
I don't know.
when
It
the
probably
odd
is
week one
September 21st.
All right, well, have a great trip.
Thanks.
See you next fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so reminder, episodes every other week for now. We are going to have, this episode is coming out the 16th. Our next episode should come out the 30th of September. So thank you all for listening. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Eating Good Pod, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.